On TikTok, creativity is really the key to breaking through, and it's one of the most important aspects of running any campaign on the platform. And so when we think about creativity, it is the number one variable that determines a campaign's success. In fact, 49% of incremental sales are driven based on the creative piece. And that's why at TikTok we have invested so heavily in building out a whole suite of creative solutions that help brands to create effective content on TikTok. And so we have a number of tools that help brands to connect with creators. We also have tools that help brands to create content in a really fast way with the help of generative AI. And when it comes to generative AI, we're focused on really marrying that human creativity with the power of AI efficiency. And we announced that we have the TikTok Symphony Creative Studio, which has moved from beta testing. After some successful beta testing, we're moving it to be fully available to all advertisers globally on the platform.
So how does it work?
Yeah, so the way that the platform works is there's essentially three aspects and capabilities that the platform provides. So the first is the ability to generate net new creative assets in a really streamlined way. So you can essentially just upload a URL into the Creative Studio, and it will generate videos based off of all of the product details in your URL in just a matter of minutes. Or if you don't have a URL, you can just upload some very basic information about your brand or about your product, have some video assets or images, and it'll bring those elements together in a really streamlined way. The second way that you can generate content is if you already have content that's performing really well, and maybe you want to create new variations of that content. So let's say you have a video that's performing really well that is in English, and now you want to be able to reach a Spanish-speaking audience. You can take that content, and within the platform, it will dub and translate that content into the Spanish language or various other languages that we have available. And you can also edit certain elements quite seamlessly, whether it's the hook or the call to action or having text overlay or voiceover video narrations. All of these different elements to create new variations of your content. And one of the more exciting aspects of the tool is the ability for the tool to populate new videos for you every 24 hours in a fully automated way. So based on the inputs of what you provide into the tool in terms of your brand information, the system is looking at the content that's performing really well on TikTok, and it's automatically generating new videos for you based on your brand and what's performing well in your vertical or with your specific product. And one of the best parts about all of this is that it's free to use, and all of the content that is being provided in these outputs is either content that's coming directly from you as the brand, or it's also combining with stock images, stock video, and stock, commercial from our commercial music library. So all of the end product and output that's being provided is commercially cleared for use, and it's royalty free as well.
So when you talk to advertisers, what advice do you give to them about how to create TikTok first content?
Yeah, I mean, it's really important when it comes to generative AI that advertisers aren't using generative AI as a clutch, right? It's really more of a ability to augment your existing strategies and to scale your content. And so if you're new to TikTok, this is a really great way to get started if you don't have any assets. Or if you're already doing really great work with creators, you can take that great work and you can do things that weren't possible before, like have those creators be able to reach entirely new audiences by being able to personalize that content at scale, create multiple different variations working with those creators, or be able to reach new audiences on the platform. But when it comes to generative AI, it's all about making sure that you have integrity in that process and that you're really reviewing that content and making sure that it's really matching to your brand. But tools like the Creative Studio really help to get you so close to the finish line there because again, it's all fit for the TikTok platform.